I remember my last job that I used to work at the warehouse, and I used to get up every morning to an alarm that I hated completely. Like I used to think to myself, like, damn, I hate this job. But when I would get there, I would also be like, man, I really love this job. You feel what I'm saying? And it felt like punishment. Every day getting up early, coming to a place where I really didn't like, but it was a lot of awesome people as well. But one thing that I realized is my 9 to 5, my last 9 to 5, it broke me, but it also made me who I am today. And that's why I want to share some of the experiences with you and give you guys some motivation. Cause I know I got a lot of people here who work a lot of 9 to 5 jobs who probably have been through the same struggle, the same pain, the same hurt. And some of you guys may want to hear a good story or some relatable parts in my life. Maybe you're going through it. So yeah, what's good, YouTube, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Reese in the Cut. I'm back with y'all another video today. As y'all can tell by the title, you know what I'm saying, my 9 to 5 broke me, but it also made me. And if you guys don't know who I am, I'm a 21-year-old content creator from Illinois. I do financial content, motivational content, and videos just like these. Our goal is to hit 30,000 subscribers. If you guys want to contribute to that, make sure you guys smash that subscribe button for me. But yeah, so let's take it all back to the beginning, right? I remember when I got my first warehouse job. This was literally a year and a half ago, and that job made me a man. First off, I'll say that. And like this is my first job where like I had to get up early in the morning, like 5 o'clock early in the morning, right? And I used to think to myself all the time, like, man, I really don't like this job. But I fell in love with the people. Like it was a lot of awesome people, dog. I made a lot of great relationships. I met a lot of OGs in there who gave me a lot of good advice. And it's soon like we all built a family. You know what I'm saying? Like you ever get to a job and you don't like the job, but the people who are in there, they get you through the job because you soon become a family. Everybody's working together. Everybody's making it easy for each other and the whole thing, right? But I say in the title why a 9 to 5 broke me, because I soon went on to I ended up loving the job, like I said, because the people were very amazing. I ended up keeping this job. Like I wanted to keep this job for long term. Like I feel like this is really why it kind of broke me, because I never liked it a job as near as this much ever. I always been the type of dude where like I always knew in my mind like I want to have some type of entrepreneurial skills, and I really don't want to be working a 9 to 5 job. But this job like really like made me like be grateful for a lot of things, and like the people. You know what I'm saying? I was working with a lot of felons and stuff. Like I was working with like I worked at a place called SC2. I'm not sure if you guys know what that is. Put it down in the comment section. I worked at a place called SC2. It was a lot of, I was grateful to hear people's stories, why they were at and where they were at because of the decision that they made and this and that. So you know what I'm saying? It gave me like some direction of the things not to do. And you know what I'm saying? To be grateful that I hadn't gone down any of the things and those things, and I was on the right path. You know what I'm saying? Right? So I'm showing up to work every day, and I wanted to have this job for long term. You know, I'm coming to work every day on time. You know, I'm loyal to the job. I'm like, man, I'm not gonna lie, I can see myself moving up in the company, the whole 9 yards. You feel me? Like, and because a lot of older people always say, like, younger people, they don't want to work these days. So I had that mentality where, like, I want to work. I love to work now. Like, I fell in love with the people. You know what I'm saying? The work is pretty good. I'm like, I want to work. I wasn't one of those type of young guys that like, oh, I just don't want to work. Nah, like I had that mentality, like working not that bad. Why everybody stressing about working? Why everybody mad about showing up to work? Like I fuck with this shit. You feel what I'm saying? But then after a while, after a year and a half went by of me working at this job, work got slow. Company started to collapse a little bit, started to get real dry. And soon, the people who had been there for the least amount of time, because it was like OGs there for like 10, 15, 20 years. And like I said, I've only been at the job for a year and a half. We soon were all let go. right? And it hurt. It definitely hurt. Like when you really was like, damn, like I trained my brain, like I love the people here. I've been showing up to work on time. And I actually had it hit different when you have the mindset that you want to work, you want to do better, you want to build on something. You feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of people always saying Gen Z lazy, kids lazy these days, but like you like damn, like I wanted to work, but it hurt. It also hurt, and it hurt because when I got laid off, I went without a job for 6 months. Right? Went without a job for 6 months. I couldn't find no more work. Couldn't find anything. You feel what I'm saying? And what it taught me is like, it taught me a lot. The first thing it taught me that it was never meant to be long term, first off, because a job can leave at any point of time. And that's one thing I had to realize. Another thing it taught me was I was settling. This was never my long term spot. This never was for long term. It was just my training ground to prepare me to get to the next level. It also taught me discipline. It taught me discipline because I had to get up and go to a place where I didn't always want to be at. But it taught me to keep showing up, keep being consistent, right? Not sure if you guys can see it translate to what I do now. It's times where I don't feel like coming on here making videos. It's times where like I'm tired as fuck from work. It's times where like I don't have maybe the best bright idea to post, but I have to show up. I have to show up. I have to stay consistent. I want to get better at something. I want to learn something. I want to keep building. I want to keep bringing in new subscribers. I want to keep my views to a certain amount. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to, decrease my retention. You know what I'm saying? I got to keep showing up. That's what it taught me. You know what I'm saying? And it also, it taught me how to show up even when I really didn't feel like it. Right? But the same discipline that I survived at my job is what helped me to build discipline for my business, for my content creation, for my entrepreneurial skills, right? You feel what I'm saying? And then it also taught me that just don't depend on the job because it can be taken from you at any point, right? And one thing I always say, God, the universe, whatever you guys believe in, if it feels like you're settling, it feels like you're not getting everything that you know that you're worth, things will be taken from you. Things will shift. Things will make you become uncomfortable. And then that's when I really got in my bag. Like I'm like, damn. I start thinking a lot different. I'm like, dog, like you really could be at a job and you really could have the attention of working and everything and shit just go left. They just get rid of you. Like you don't mean anything. It's not the fact that people don't want to work nowadays. It's not the fact that younger people don't want to work. We just know what can happen to us. You know what I'm saying? People always say, "Oh, you guys don't want to work. You're lazy. You want everything handed to you. Why should we go all in out about a job?" They let you go like that. What's like, you know what I'm saying? So there was 4 lessons that I learned, right? I want to share with you guys. Number 1 was to use your 9 to 5 to get ahead, right? To start a side hustle, invest, and start creating your escape plan. Never get too comfortable. Number 2, don't waste your pain. Every struggle preparing you is for something. Do not waste your pain on the job. Number 3, it taught me mastering showing up. The same consistency that makes you a good employee can make you a great entrepreneur, right? Number 4 is to build in silence. Let your work speak later. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to go to work and let people think this is what you got going on, but you always 10 steps ahead on the outside. You building up skills. You doing things outside your job. So when it comes to that said and done, you don't have to feel that same pain. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I felt some pain. When I first got let go, I was like, damn, dog. I'm like, shit. What I'm gonna do? I had no side hustle. I had no other income coming in. Good thing I was still living with my parents. That God bless. But I couldn't imagine myself right now living on my own right now, getting laid off of a job, no extra side hustle, money coming in, no entrepreneur skills, no nothing, I would have been down out for the count. You feel what I'm saying? And that's why I act the way I act today. That's why I tell you guys, man, go out here and get it. Don't wait on a job, dog. Don't use it to get ahead. Save your money. I don't give a fuck if your job is paying you $35 an hour. Save your money. I be seeing a lot of you in the comment section talking about, oh, I'm 30, making $35 an hour. That's cool and all, bro. But you have to remember, still build something on top of that. Build something outside of your 9-to-5 job. I get it. A lot of you have a lot of good paying jobs. A lot of you, but man, it can happen to anybody. Anybody can get laid off. Any work can get slow. A company can choose to kick you out the door. I had good attendance rate. I was a good worker. Everything young, nice and young, fresh. But hey, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so just to come to the conclusion of the video, your job might break you for a while if you let it. It also can make you. You know what I'm saying? Every late night, every frustration, all the pain that you may go through from a job, it's all just building the version of yourself, you know what I'm saying, that's finally free. Once you finally free, all those skills, because that's skills. Discipline is a skill. You know what I'm saying? Consistency is a skill, right? All that sacrificing is a skill. You know what I'm saying? When I was at my job, I learned how to sacrifice. You know, I learned how to budget, a lot of things. Like all those skills is gonna build you for when you free, when you out there to go in the world and work on your own business. It's going to trust. Like I think a 9-to-5 is damn near for a lot of people. I think it's mandatory. I think it's mandatory. It builds up character for sure. It definitely does. You know what I'm saying? So don't quit on yourself just because the journey hurts or anything. That's how gold is made, through pressure, right? It's how diamonds, that's how gold is made. Don't fold on the pressure, man. You feel me? So yeah, if this video touched your heart, make sure you guys leave a nice positive comment. That's just my kind of my thoughts on the 9-to-5. But I'm just so grateful for that time and event in my life, because I really say it made me who I am, and it made my drive a lot bigger and a lot better. You feel me? Like sometimes you need that L to kind of get you on point, to kind of get you out of being comfortable, to kind of get you on your toes. Like, and sometimes you look back and you be like, damn, dog, I really needed that. Whether it's a relationship, whether it's a job, whether it's a lesson in your life. Sometimes you really be looking back and be like, bruh, if that never would have happened, I probably wouldn't be going this hard right now. And that's sometimes what life causes you to do. Sometimes it causes you to go hard. You know what I'm saying? It causes you, you know, something happens to you and just like, damn, I gotta get the fuck up. I gotta hustle. I gotta grind. So yeah, man, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, y'all. Appreciate y'all for listening to me. Y'all know I love this. Y'all know I'll be back with more content. Hey, skate!